Hello, welcome to the SuccessMentors.com training on setting up your email signature. Now, we're going to get right into this. There's two main reasons why you really want to set up an email signature. The first is anybody who's in business has all these things that say they're in business, like their business name, their website, they have an email signature, they have business cards. All of those things build you up and position you as a serious business owner. And if you're going to build a business in this industry, you've just really got to position yourself as a business owner. And one of the other reasons that you want to do that is this is going to help you passively create potential leads and prospects for your business. And so a lot of times you may not even be aware that an email you sent out was forwarded to other people. And maybe, like, let's say I'm doing a training today and I came up with some really good notes on that training and I sent it out to 4 or 5 of my key leaders. Well, they may go, wow, this is really good stuff, and they send it out to 20 or 30 people. Well, all of a sudden, those 20 or 30 people, they may even have friends of theirs that are in another network marketing company that they say, hey, Bob, you got to check out this email. It was really helpful for me. And so all of a sudden, now you're in multiple companies, people reading your email. So it's really very possible to do things like that. And so you want to position yourself to take advantage of that. And the way you do that is by having a good signature. So now let me show you. If you don't know how to set up your email signature and you're on some other program than the one I'm going to show you, you're going to want to use your help functions. And just so you know, I'm on Microsoft Outlook 2007. And if you click on help, what you'll see is right here is Microsoft's help for Outlook. And this may be just a little different on your program, but most programs for email have a way to search for support. So I'm just going to click in the box there and type in the word signature and hit enter, and it says search results for signature, change your email signature. So right there you can see information about help for setting that up. So you can click on that and do research on that. So if your program is a little different, maybe you're on a Mac using a completely different email program, whatever, use your help functions to work through this. So let me show you the idea that you want to get to. And so I'm going to click on file and then new mail message. All right, and one of the things in Outlook 2007 is there's a signature button right there on the top of my page. So I'm going to click on that and then click on signatures. And I'm going to set up a new signature. So I'm going to click that. And it says type a name for this signature. And so I'm going to type in business signature. Okay. And we're going to set that up. Now, one of the things you may be picking on is you could have multiple signatures. You could have a personal signature and you could have a business signature. But since we're going to stick to our subject, setting up a business signature, so I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to come over here on new messages, and I'm going to say for new messages, use my business signature. For replies and forwards, use the same. And so I'm going to tell it, no matter what kind of message I'm working with, I want it to add my business signature. So I'm going to click down in the bottom here where I can edit that, and my signature is going to say to your success, right? Because let's say I'm positioning myself as a business expert, okay? And so I'm going to say to your success, Joe Shaw, the MLM training master, okay? And I'm just being a little funny here, but when people read that, you should want your motto, your business name, to kind of reflect your business. And so I'm just putting something kind of there to maybe create a little curiosity. And then I'm going to put my website, www.mlmtrainingelite.com. And so I'm creating that mlmtrainingelite.com, and I'm just going to send them to my website there. And I'm going to do a couple of things just to make this have a little more zip. So I'm just signing it just like I would, dearly or sincerely. But since I'm positioning myself as a business person, I'm going to say to your success. So that's congruent with who I'm positioning myself as. I have my name. Uh, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to put my number in here. So I might say 864 4 and then 123-1234. Put your phone number, how you want people to contact you back. You might even go ahead and put your email address. You don't want to put too many things in there, but I'm going to go ahead and put my phone number there in this example. And so I'm going to break all this up just a little bit, and I'm going to do this. So let me show you how to add a little zip in there, okay? So I'm going to click on my name or highlight it, and I'm going to change the font now to make it look like I hand signed it. So I'm going to use just a different font, and I'm going to make it a little larger, like I really wrote that. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to bold those two. And again, I'm just creating a little visual interest, and I'm going to take these two things. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it into a link, which means it's going to be clickable when people see that email. So I'm going to click over here on insert hyperlink, which in a lot of programs, if you want to make something clickable, there's a little, you highlight what you're trying to work with, and then you'll see like a chain, and here you see two parts of the chain linking together, and a picture of the globe, which is kind of a symbol for the internet in that case. So I'm going to click on that, and for address there, I'm going to leave that as the address and click OK. And now that is actually a link people will be able to click. And so I might want to go ahead and bold that. And I'm just kind of experimenting with this and kind of looking at how does it really look. And I want this to stand out just a little bit from my regular email, so I'm going to make them a little larger. I'm going to make my signature even larger, that kind of a thing. And so, you know what, and I just don't like the way my phone number looks there, but let's go and pull that out. And I'm going to be a little more congruent and say elite MLM trainer, okay, which is maybe a little less funny, but all right. And now I realize that kind of a signature would be out of your comfort zone for most of you. You want it again to reflect your business. To your success, Joe Shaw, Elite MLM Trainer, www.mlmtrainingelite.com. And so people may look at that, and I may have that email go out to hundreds of people if I send out something of value. And what'll happen is I'll get people that'll click on that link. And so, again, I'm not saying all this to promote that website. All I'm saying is, you want to have something that promotes your business. And maybe you don't have a website. That's okay. You might have like a 24-hour recorded conference call. That's okay. Just something to pique people's curiosity and make them interested in possibly wanting to contact you back. And so, I think probably a phone number in there would be good. So we're going to come down here and add it. So I'm going to put that number back in there, 864.123, and that's not really my phone number. I'm just doing that for sake of example. And so you're going to look at that, and once you're satisfied with it, hit OK. And now let me show you this. All right, so here I am in this new email message. I can click on signature and click on my business signature, and it will automatically insert that. And so I can go ahead and type my email, how are you today, whatever. And then to your success, Joe Shaw, there's my number and my business name. And again, we're just kind of making all this up at this point to give you an example of what that might look like. And so now let me exit out of that. We're not going to save that. If I hit File and New, you'll see that it automatically added my signature. And so I could, send somebody, start sending somebody an email, put in the subject, how are you, start typing the message, and that signature is right there for me. So that's how you set up an email signature, and those are the things you want to set up: your business name, your motto, maybe a compelling question like, would you like to know how to live better, feel healthier, and have more energy? And then maybe your phone number, your website. Again, just a way for people to reach back to you, to position yourself as a business person, and that will create possibly potential leads for your business.